Okay, hello, and welcome back to Tales of Arise. I have accepted it at this point. I'm probably going to be saying this every fucking video from here on out. So, take your hand and slap that subscribe button like it's Kasara's backside. And she's been a bad girl.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
Nice.
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers.
Yeah, good point.
For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Yes.
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place. All right.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance. Swallow blade.
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Now or never.
Tiger blade!
Keeping up with a wolf is easy.
Prepare to be seen, though fleet of foot. Actually, that sounds more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. Tiger blade!
It's over.
I'm with Shion.
Do you require
Annihilation!
Swallow blade. Infernal turret. Dragon Stardust.
How?
Time to let it rip. Coming through.
Alright, take this. And die.
Inferno.
How are you still alive?
Blow them away.
Press the wrong button there. Why the attack button, not the dodge button?
Got some
Anyways,
interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine this sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
yeah.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
So,
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course,
toss it off to someone and hold on to it. Huh? What?
that the heavens must be smiling. Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen. I have a bad feeling about this.
They're surrounding us! Here goes! It's a duel of the odds!
Flying free. Why can't they just sit still? Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Take this! It's time! No escape! Not today! I'll finish you here and now! You're mine! You're finished! Try this!
Here I go! We're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
You made me
I'm quite
angry.
aware without you
That was
reminding
a bad
me.
idea.
Armor won't save you!
Nothing dodge.
What a in a bind! I'm on!
Or steel!
That wasn't supposed to happen.
You have to hold on. These fists have got your name on them.
Searing flame!
Swarm. Take this. Swallow blade. Now I can let loose. Look sharp.
Get toasty!
Now you die.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Ooh. Money, 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 money. Ah, fucking flyers. All right.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
I never miss!
You got this. Swallow dance. No escape.
Healing throw!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
I'll crush you.
Good job, Law. Good job.
Reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take
Not that
it you're
hard on the
comfortable with
feet.
them, then?
Oh yeah, we used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn, you weren't messing around.
That's
It'd be
ordinary
perfect
animal I see over
exercise.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
In a bind.
This one's mine.
Thank you. Burn.
Right here. I got it. One more. Tiger blade.
Searing flame!
Dragon swarm. We got fire.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours. Here we go.
Here's the healing art!
You're finished.
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaint here. Try harder. Not a chance.
Ow.
Let me help!
Eat this.
I never miss!
We got the advantage. Good.
Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Law's on it. Rip and tear. Dragon swarm. Take this. Okay.
I'll stop your
Here, take
movement.
this.
And I'll stop your life. And done.
Let's keep up the pace.
Here I come. It's over. I'm on it.
Here, take this.
Make it rain. Kisara, Commander of Heavens. Phoenix Cyclone.
All right.
Step back. This one's all Law.
So what's over in here? Go away.
We're in for a long slog with this
In a
one.
bind. Unsolved. Dance. Demon Prey. Try this. Explosive ray. Powered hurricane. Rip and tear. You're mine. Dragon swarm.
The enemy feels like too.
Astral energy! Full throttle! We won that by a mile!
Looks like trouble with capital T. Together, we've got this. Give it a whirl.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Ignite. First strike.
Here's a you. No, I won't give in.
A freezing storm.
Begin smelling to me. Yeah, that's bubbling to me.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Glacial Spear. Here's the evil.
Freeze. Take this.
Their arcs were interrupted.
Steel.
The bit.
When did Law go down?
Harder. Now.
Your art does it.
Here I come. This one's all mine.
Here's a healing arm.
I'll run you through.
Eagle hit one.
Take this. You're finished. Take this.
Here, let me help.
Ignite.
Back into the fray.
Take this. It's over.
Art sealed.
Explosive ring.
Here's a healing arc.
Double freezing bang. You're mine.
I'm gonna pick that up.
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Dragon swarm.
On guard.
Try this.
Yeah, take this.
Explosive ring. Swallow dance. Crescent moon. Tiger Blade.
Johalim!
All yours, Kisara.
Alright. You're dead.
How's that for a kick? I'm getting better, right?
Quite. I'll be relying on your fancy footwork.
Does fancy footwork mean running away like a chicken?
No!
I need to be stronger.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Okay, here I go.
Did you just heal me?
I need you, remember?
In an instant.
You're dead.
I'll heal you. Here, let me help.
Swarm.
I'll end you.
Hey, Shion, how about some healing?
Here and now. You're finished.
Here's a healing arc.
Dragon swarm. Here I come. Swallow blade. Dragon swarm.
Law! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
I still got a ways to go.
Alright.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
What's this thing? I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Oh, good God.
I have a bad feeling about this. Airborne beast, my special.
Now I can let loose. I'm on it. Talon Dragon Swarm. You hear it now.
We got the advantage.
Good. We just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Law's on it.
Try this. Look sharp.
Die.
See that?
Training's paying off.
I'm gone.
You're finished.
Glacial Spear.
Dragon form.
Do it!
Look sharp.
You're dead, asshole.
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had to guess, it probably served as some kind of shrine.
So it's still a house, in a sense. Just for a god.
Out of my way!
Forward blade.
Get behind me!
This one's all mine. You're mine. It's over. Eat this. I owe you one. I owe you one.
I'll stop your movement.
You're dead.
Stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace.
Flame of Fury! Glacial Spear. Pierce evil!
Not a chance. You're finished. Luna Rondo. Any more of this and I'll burn out. Here I come. You're finished.
I'll stop your
Look,
movement.
another dead asshole.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I'll come back. I need to restock on some stuff.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
What?
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end,
Oh
pretty
no,
much
I
means
don't
doing
really
as you've
have
always done,
friends.
right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how
Good
to hold a
looks.
weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there
Sex
was more I
appeal?
could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does. Which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You
But
hear
I
that,
don't
Locke?
want to eat
Sounds like you'll be eating your
vegetables.
greens after all.
I agree with Law.
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
So this is the correct way to go, probably.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Huh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
Yeah.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having
You
said
do that.
I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah,
I would
no,
not.
I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so.
Yes.
How about you, Law? Would you like to learn?
No, he wouldn't.
Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Uh-oh, it's a cutscene. I have a bad feeling about this. You alright there? Sean?
Let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I, too, need a break.
Don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
I'm not getting that break. Am I?
Been looking for you.
Why?
Why?
Ouch! Pretty sure that was my back. That's a nice sword. I want one.
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the?
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting?
Okay. Okay, everything restart. Oh, good God, you do a lot of damage.
Can't get out of this.
He got out of it.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Radiant blood.
Look sharp.
Dragon form! Eat this! Mirror dragon! Take this! Take this!
Tiger blade.
So much for sitting this fight out.
Why does he fixate on me?
Here's a healing art.
Just me or is he fixated on me?
Dragon tiger blade.
Yeah, he's straight up ignoring everyone else.
Mega ray.
So look at that.
Do you require a hand?
And he's just straight up chasing me.
Talon hurricane! Here.
This one's mine.
I'm not done! Talon hurricane! Stay away from my friend!
We're interrupted.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
He only died there because he was in the way.
Going in. Will this help?
They'll pay for that!
Healing circle.
Take this!
I'm ready.
Enjoy.
Flame of fury.
Alright, take this.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art.
Oh, good God. Ouch. Yeah, I'm over here. Oh, good God, he's picking off everyone else. Okay, now he's fixated on me again.
Healing circle.
I owe you one.
Thank you.
Back from death's abyss.
Ouch.
Healing circle. Yes, I made you, remember?
Right.
Any more of this and I'll burn out. Gonna need more. This one's all mine. Take this. Eat this. Show me your strength.
Okay, it's a cutscene. Oh, Law's back and head. Ouch! That's no way to treat a child. Yeah, great, Hoodle. What the fuck are you gonna do? Okay, so you're gonna faint.
Is that all that you've got? Very well.
Yes.
Then die.
Ooh, right in the eye.
Oh? A wretch like you?
What is happening?
Till next time.
How do you still have your eye?
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought you were...
I'm fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look,
Tension here
I'm
is
just glad that
unbearable.
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Yes.
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
All right.
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey,
Oh, Sarah and Laura are dead. Heh.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time.
Not
Please,
wrong.
stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Now, like I said before, I need a break. So, at the end of the video, you hit that subscribe button, and then slap it twice. I was like, it's Kasara's backside. I'll be back.